All right, welcome back, friends, family, neighbors, everybody else. Okay, now, again, we are going to talk about cups. Cups, why I use the cups I use, and all that good stuff, right? Huge shout out to SSP Welds again for this badass case. Got a little lock on it. This is the bee's knees, right? Because number one, these cups are not cheap, but you pay for what you get, okay? Now, give you a quick shot of what we got here, okay? Now, let me see if I can do this while showing you. These are all Furick products. Shout out to Michael Furick. They are my personal favorite cups. There's plenty of other different flood cups out there. I'm sure most of them all work pretty close to the same. It's more about preference, and yeah, he's small business, he's in America, and he's a great guy, so I stand by his products. That's all I use 99% of the time, okay? Full-time and on side jobs, it's Furick, all right? Now, let's talk about the cups. Okay, obviously, the bigger these cups are, they're called flood cups for a reason, all right? Because you're flooding the gas coverage. The idea of getting clean welds is gas coverage. That is like number one. It is not talked about enough, but gas coverage is such a big deal. Okay, these are just some standard gas lenses. Okay, and that's what these cups thread onto. So you're getting a screen there that's dissipating the gas evenly, and another screen that's going to help dissipate the gas even more. It's going to push it out steadier with more CFH, more consistently than just using a regular cup without a gas lens, okay? That is the idea behind using these. Again, the more gas coverage you get, the cleaner your weld's going to be. The cleaner your weld is, the easier it's going to be the weld, and the easier your job is going to be at the end of the day. That's the main goal, right? Is to make as much money the easiest way possible, right? So obviously you don't want to be struggling trying to move that puddle around and trying to make these weaves. That's the last thing you want, right? So you want as much gas coverage as possible. And it also depends on a lot of things, you know what I mean? If you're paying for it and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? You know, obviously you want to charge for it because these cups use a lot more CFH than regular standard cups, okay? Now, these cups are all your stainless cups, all right? I personally like to use a number 10 Jazzy for when I'm cup walking, smaller things. Smaller the cup, the easier it is to walk. That's just my theory behind that. And you're gonna get tighter weaves. The bigger the cup, the more gas coverage you're gonna get, but it's also gonna cost more money because now you gotta run more CFH out of these cups, okay? That is what they are designed for. But if you have to reach down somewhere far, you need as much gas coverage as possible to get a clean weld. That's just what it is, okay? That's why these cups are the way they are. That's why they're big like that, because it allows you to have a lot of stick out with your tungsten and still get proper gas coverage, okay? So, now as far as aluminum, personally, my rule of thumb for aluminum is as wide as I want the weld is as wide as I want my cup, okay? Now, again, these are just standard basic cups right here. And then you got your glass cups, your fancy Pyrex, right? Now, my personal opinion about these, they look awesome, they make great videos, but I try to avoid using them because they are not cheap, and I do not want to break them. So, the advantages of these cups, are obviously you can see a little better. You know, when you're moving it around, you can see through the Pyrex and stuff like that. I personally don't think that's that big of a deal. So again, I try to avoid using them, and they tend to slip a lot if you're trying to drag your cup or walk the cup or anything like that. They slide. Okay, the ceramic has a little more grip on it. It's a little stickier. So if you want to bump it along, you ain't gonna slide or none of that good stuff, bad stuff, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So yeah, What else we got to talk about? Collets. All right, here's our collets. This is a Furick collet. As you can see, it is badass. It's completely machined out of one piece. All right, these are my favorites. I wish I could show you that. It's hard to focus where it says Furick, but it does say Furick down the side of it. Again, Michael Furick, check out all of his products. Everything he has are my favorites. His gloves, all of his cups, all that good stuff, right? So, yeah, again, any questions? If I forgot anything, I'll try to make another video when it comes to mind. Leave comments, anything you'd like to see, any questions. I promise I'll do my best to get back to you guys. So, God bless. Again, huge shout out to Michael Furick and SSP Welds, because you got to protect all this. There's a lot of money right here, but you pay for what you get, and it is worth every dollar. So, God bless. Again, like, share, follow, all that good stuff. Leave a comment, and I will get back to you. Let's go.